What's going on, y'all? Jay from Will's VG Addiction here with a unfortunate repair video. This is a Goldstar 3DO that I purchased on eBay, and it was supposed to be fully working when I got it. The drive was mushed in. There's some stuff rattling around in there. And when you plug it in and turn it on, you just get the constant type of sound like something's grinding in there. I don't know if the gears in there are broken. That'd be pretty unfortunate, but I'm only doing this video real quick because I might have to send this back. I'm just really tired of getting stuff from eBay and having it jacked up and letting the sellers get away with it. This is one that I probably could fix, but I mean, I don't even really care at this point. I spent more than I would if I was going to buy a unit to repair. I think this was like 120-ish shipped. This is the third Goldstar 3DO that I've gotten in the last year. One I bought broken on purpose. One I bought, let me see, what was the issue? Oh, it was actually supposed to be good or untested, but when the seller packed it, they didn't pack it well, and it came like the top was entirely shattered, basically. So it was pretty much no good. The insides were good, but the outside was no good. So this one was supposed to be one that I wanted to keep in my collection. Unfortunately, it looks like this one is jacked, but I'm going to pop it open and see if it's an easy fix. If it's not, I'm just going to send it back because I don't care anymore. And I'm kind of tired of, like I said, letting sellers get off the hook with selling garbage or not packing stuff properly. So these days I'm incredibly short on time because I have a lot of other things that are taking up my attention. And I don't have a great, like I said, I just don't have a great deal of time or really will to sit here and repair stuff that should be working properly upon arrival. So we'll pop this open. Seller offered to accept and return or $20 back. Depending on how it looks on the inside, I will make that determination today. So there's 4 screws there. I don't remember if I don't think you have to take this off. I think you just take the 4 screws out and then pop the back and slide it to the front, if I recall correctly. Could be wrong. I think this little expansion port, I think, has to come off, actually. So there's a couple clips in there. Or, never mind, there's a couple clips at the bottom, and then it pulls off from there. There you go. Okay. So now it should be able to pop off. I'm trying to do this without breaking it any more than it is. There we go. So how bad is it? I guess we're about to find out. Look at the top. Doesn't look like there's anything broken here. Put that off to the side. Whatever's rattling around, oh, that's not good. Maybe it was the disc. Supposedly a fully working game death keep. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's pretty scratched up around the ring here. And dusty too, so. Something fell off. What is that? There's a piece of plastic from one of the screw posts. If that's all that's jacked up, that's fine. And it looks like maybe it's just this cover here that broke off. That's definitely a broken piece of plastic there, but that's easy to fix. So let's try to get that in place and see what happens. I'm just pushing it back down on there, I think. I'll be easy on it. Let's just see if this thing will open up now. All right, well, that may be due to this cover piece not being flush. So let me see if I can't fix that real quick. I guess there's a plastic tab in here that needs to be pushed back and then pushed in. I think that's what it looks like. Maybe I should just pull this thing off altogether. Maybe it's not broken. It looked broken from the top. Maybe it's just off center. So let's put these stupid buttons back in. Yeah, I get the feeling that there's a gear in there that might be broken. Honestly, it's not the type of thing that I wanted to mess with. Yeah, Jesus. So there's a strip gear in there too. Now I do have something, another console I can harvest parts from. The question is, do I really want to? The answer to that is probably not so much. So there's also, let's see, there's a little button back here that tells it when it's reached the end of the little drive back there. And I don't know, I'm trying to see if maybe there's something that broke off on that too, or bent, that's keeping it from letting it know that it's where it needs to be. Something I mentioned for you guys, I guess it would be a minute ago, is that this little stopper right here maybe is not touching what it needs to touch in order for the drive to say that it's stopped. And I'm looking back. Let me see. I might have to remove this ribbon cable. I don't really want to, but I'm going to do it anyway, I guess, just to prove what I'm talking about. So this piece right here is what this will go back against. So this gets pushed back here, right? And let's zoom in. So it looks like this has gotten quite bent and it's not pushing up against that little button. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend this forward slightly and see if that helps. It looks like that. Let me try to straighten that out. That's a little bit too forward, but it looks like that seems to be what the problem is. So there, you're touching the switch. So that's gonna tell the disc tray, or that's going to tell the console that the disc tray is in where it needs to be, and hopefully it won't keep trying to spin and get to a point that it's never going to reach. So let's go ahead and plug this ribbon cable back in and see if that fixed our problem. This is an incredibly thin and flimsy ribbon cable too. Wow. So we'll push that in and push this down. I think that should be seated okay now. So let's try it again. All right, well, that seems to have fixed our problem. Seems to have. So I guess the next best thing to do is test and see if it actually reads. I'm going to do some general maintenance in here while I've got this thing open. I just want to test it to see if it actually works. Before doing anything else, I guess we could do that on camera. So it's, let's see. This is pretty scratched up too, so that might be an issue as well. All right. I guess it's a quick repair video, whatever. Not the best, but sure, that'll meet my quota for the week since I didn't do one last week. All right. Thanks for watching. Maybe this will help somebody out. I hope. Peace.